Greetings, everyone. Thank you for coming by for this Friday afternoon stream. It's going to be a good time. I've got this wonderfully obscure, I suppose, Doctor Who game here, the adventure games with a whole bunch of stuff, and I wanted to check this out because I'm a big Doctor Who fan, or at least I'm a reasonably new one, and I want to thank, of course, Jemmy Spawns for picking this up for me. It was a very kind gesture, and it's much appreciated. Without this generosity, I may have never been able to pick up this game. I was going to buy it outright, and friggin' PayPal just, didn't work that night. And he just bought it for me, so it was very nice. Spoiler, there is Daleks. Anyway, silly thing to say, of course, once I start playing this game, I won't be typing anymore, because it's just sort of how games work, but also, the streaming setup for this game is kind of silly. So I won't be able to actually use other windows. It's just I'm basically locked in on my main monitor right now until I Alt-Tab out of it, and then if I Alt-Tab, then you lose the picture. It's a full screen game. I wasn't able to get it into Windows, is what I'm trying to say. The Doctor has some, looks like leather pants on, unless I'm mistaken, and that's a little disconcerting. I have to say, though, the models for the Doctor and Amy look fairly decent, actually. They seem to look sort of like they're actors. Which I wasn't sure that I was necessarily going to expect to see. Also, the placement of where they put the models and the characters and how they're facing almost looks like they're sort of holding hands, which is a little strange, too. Is Rory in this? Rory's the best. I have no idea. I have no idea where this is going to take place or what the framing is. All I know is Episode 2 is going to suck because I hate them. That particular set of storylines, the Cybermen, I'm not a fan of. Daleks are cool. I don't know what the TARDIS is going to be about, and the Shadows of the Vashta Nerada sounds awesome, but I'm a little sad that they just declare up front what the storylines revolve around. I kind of like the nebulous journey that is Doctor Who, where you never really expect to know where you're going to end up, and I think that's fantastic. Also, yeah, I'd love to see some cameos. I think that'll be really cool. Hey, Nick, I think they were letting you download this free of BBC. Yeah, I'm not sure about any of that stuff. I didn't really look into it. The first I'd seen it was when it came up on Steam, and I was like, well, I'm a pretty big Doctor Who fan, so I think I just need to see what this is about. Oh, I saw Nerd Q play this, I think. Well, there's actually two options that it lets you pick from when you start it up. It's do you want to do the something about powder conspiracy? I don't remember what it said, but there was a second world, and then there's this, which seems to be made up of 4 games, or 4 chapters, 4 episodes, or however you want to call it. And that's, I don't know, that's kind of cool. Seems like there's a lot to it. I just hope that these aren't 10-minute long little episodes or some silly thing. The Cybermen are amazing. I don't know, it's just personal preference. I'm not actually talking shit about them. If you like them, that's fine. I personally don't find that those storylines tend to be the most compelling. It's just sort of a generic, we are bored, assimilate the people kind of story. I find the Daleks to be a little bit more interesting because there's actually, something about them being really not driven by emotion, and they're just, warlike people, and they're, machine people, and I don't know, there's something more directly obscure and obtuse about them, whereas the Cybermen are just we're big, angry iron robot men, and they just want to eat you and turn your brains into Cybermen. Anyway, we should probably get started here, right? Anything I need to say before we get started other than what I've already said? My Doctor Who knowledge is not encyclopedic by any means. I've only started watching the show as of about spring of last year. Rob, Alpaca Patrol, actually was the one who finally pushed me over the edge to go ahead and just watch some of it. I'd always wanted to know what it was about, but I'd never been, interested enough to just go and jump in. And after I'd watched, 1 episode, I was already hooked. I just started shotgunning this stuff, non-stop. I ended up watching, well, I got up through, season 4 in a couple of, a week or so. I pretty much was watching it nonstop. It was actually taking away from my recording time for a while. And then I went up and finished from 4 through season 6, so I haven't watched anything past season 6. Daleks hate Cybermen too. Also, can you hear me okay? I should have probably asked that right off the top. Hopefully my volume levels sound fine. Screw TV, it's just killing zombies. Hey, well, no harm done. If you want to watch TV, that's all good too. I like TV myself, so no harm done at all. What? I see a denim miniskirt and I'm here. Yeah, well, it's Amy Pond, man. Can't wait until the new Doctor next year. Well, later this year, yeah. Since I haven't seen anything from Season 7, I presume Season 7's out now, yes? I just haven't really been on top of watching lately. Sound good? Alright, well, we'll see how the game volume goes. I had to turn it way, way, way down. If it's super loud, or if it's not loud enough, of course let me know right away. Just spam the chat full of information about the volume levels, and I will see it because I'm watching chat. Peter Capaldi's gonna kill it. I haven't seen much about him at all. I hope you're ready for an adventure. Oh, there's a chance also that this might be terrible, and if it is, then I'm just gonna roll with the punches. I'm not gonna be upset about it or anything. It's, you know, it's Doctor Who one way or the other, so it can't be awful. But the construction of the game could be awful, so there's that. If I go to options, just to show you here, this is what I was working with on my graphics settings. Literally two things. Screen resolution and graphic quality. When it started up the thing, it said, "We've detected that you should be running this at medium settings." And I'm running two goddamn 770 GTX NVIDIA GeForce cards, and it's... no. If, like, the third fastest card that's available, maybe that's not correct, maybe in the top 5 or top 10 fastest graphics cards set up in dual SOI can't run this adventure game, then no. That's just, I don't believe it. The volume is too bright, turn it forward. That's really good. Those options are awesome, right? Also, let's look at the controls very briefly in case there's anything... Oh, what's in the sound options? Oh, we've actually got subtitle options. Good, I was wondering about that. Yeah, I guess we'll keep it all at medium, and I'll just adjust with the volume mixer and stuff. Hey, Luke. And controls, right, I wanted to see that. Alright, so we've got look, move mouse, move, hold right mouse button / cursor keys. I don't know what cursor keys means. Is that arrow? Is that arrow keys? Probably arrow keys. Interact left mouse button. Alright, that makes sense. Middle mouse button for inventory. That's a little weird. We can't remap it, so I guess whatever. Escape key for pause. Sure. Collectibles are on return. You'd think they would also be mapped to left click, but alright, whatever. Dialogue 1 through 4, so I guess I'm making dialogue decisions here. Mouse sensitivity is at 2. I want to see if this changes in real time or if I have to reboot the game. I bet it doesn't seem any faster to me. I'll set it at 3 and just see if that works. No, I guess it's alright. It seems kind of laggy, though, strangely enough. Doctor Who Crisis 4, Wilfred is nice. Yeah, I love Wilfred. Wilfred's a really good show. Definitely recommend it. So let's start it up. Again, I'm going to try and talk over it a little bit at the beginning if there's dialogue, just so we can get volume levels, and after that, I'll probably let the Doctor and Amy do their talking, unless we just get into a particularly interesting conversation. So here we go, Episode 1, City of the Daleks. Exterminate. They have plungers, by the way. Let me check my levels here. This sounds like it might be a little quiet. When I first turned on the game, though, it was basically the loudest thing known to man. Like, it almost produced a sonic boom that broke my windows. The levels were like 10 times louder than the loudest game I've ever run into. Oh, alright, maybe this is actually a good level.
The year you bought that outfit, then?
Oh, it's got the real voice actors, doesn't it?
1963, but the Ice Age is only a click away on the
Wait,
dial.
is that...
John Lennon.
It sounds like Amy, but it doesn't sound like the Doctor.
Not Ringo. Why doesn't anybody ever want to meet
Or
Ringo?
does it?
There's no such thing as a sexy drummer.
You know, I'd never considered that. Then
Tell me if
anyone-
the sound levels are okay, by the way, so I can stop talking over everybody.
Beatles' first 2 albums. Sean Connery as James Bond, the Kings, the Rolling Stones, Mary Quant.
I like
John
how he's
Cena,
going off in
David
random
Bowie.
tangents. This is very Doctor Who-like. I enjoy this so
London
far.
is the coolest place, not
It's
just
good.
on Earth,
Alright, sweet.
but the whole galaxy.
I hope there's a lot of exposition.
Impossible.
Oh, shit.
Did you get this wrong?
That's
Maybe this is like 29.
quite the framing shot to come into. Wow, alright, the graphics kind of look like butts.
But how? What or who could have done this?
Game seems to be quiet. A little quiet for the game, your voice is a lot louder. Okay, well, I can fix that.
Doctor, look.
I'm gonna let them finish talking, and then I'm gonna try... What the hell?
Get down.
Why would they not immediately get back into the TARDIS? Man, they do not mess around. Also, that looks like a goat eye. Oh, we're actually going to do a proper intro screen here. This is, you know, proper way that the show starts. There's no, like, sound effects, though, for the lightning, which is weird. Oh man, this is so strange. It's like the D-Res, like, deconstructed version of the actual normal introduction to the show. Like, as if we were watching this on a mobile device, and it just didn't have the power to render naturalistic textures or something. Daleks only ever invade London. I know, they always invade London. What? They do not care about being blown up with dynamite.
Wait.
Pretty sure. Not much of a reaction to seeing a bunch of Daleks, too. Usually the Doctor's freaked out by them. At least at the beginning. Alright, let's go fix the volume levels real quick. Oh, I guess it didn't go to black for you guys. It should have, but it didn't. Alright, so we'll turn it up by like 3 notches, and we'll see if this is better. Again, if it's too loud, just let me know, and I'll try and adjust it. Alright, so let's look at our environment around us. I am watching on mobile. Yeah, well, I guess it works out then. Alright, so we got, like, weird, wonky, laggy controls for the Doctor. Also, my speakers are freaking out because of my phone. Hang on. Alright, there we go. His hair looks well rendered. I guess that's good. But yeah, there's like a solid 3 seconds before he reacts when you push in any direction. Oh, I've got to close Object Dock or this is going to get in the way because full screen is not a thing I normally do on streams. There we go. There's a calibration moment. Just bear with me here. So this is, look at this giant bust of Napoleon or whatever. Oh, okay, sorry. Not Napoleon at all. Admiral Horatio Nelson died at the Battle of Trafalgar in 1805. He was commanding the British Royal Navy aboard his flagship HMS Victory against the combined French and Spanish fleets. Nelson's column was built to commemorate his achievements. The column is 46 meters tall with a 5.5 meter statue of Nelson at the top. By the way, if you didn't know this, I am very much not worldly and don't know much about history, so a lot of things go over my head, and I want to apologize in advance if I make an ass of myself. At the base of the column are 4 bronze panels which show Nelson's 4 greatest naval victories. The panels are made from melted down cannons captured from French ships. That is kind of cool. I kind of appreciate that. Alright, so let's talk to Amy for a second.
That woman escaped down a manhole. We need to find her.
Alright, you've got a strong opinion about that scenario already. That's fine. And another fact. Stiff upper lip and all that, yes. Newspapers. The Chinese used carved blocks of wood to print on silk. As early as 200 AD, it wasn't until... Oh, I actually knew this because of graphic design and typography education. How silly of me. It wasn't until 1439 that the mechanical printing press was invented by Johannes Gutenberg, a German printer. Burroughs' Worcester Journal, founded in 1690, claims to be the oldest continually published newspaper in the world. It took a long time for newspapers to become popular, as very few people could read. They relied on the town criers for news. I think I like that this is giving me these little tidbits of information. Alright, I should probably actually get a move on at this point. No, I get it. We're good. Just gonna pop up with tooltips, I suppose, and tell me how to play stuff. So we're being very purposefully progress-gated down this linear stretch, because I'm sure they want us to see some stuff. Really? Again? Every time I turn in the general direction of Amy Pond, it's gonna tell me about talking to her? Oh, there's a Dalek over there. That's not good. Fact. This is Doctor Who. Fact, I can't read. No, if that's fine. Even if you don't want to read them, I'll read them out for you. It's very blurry over there, so I'm going to assume we never walk in this direction, and that's okay. I'm going to play to the game's strengths when I possibly can. Oh, there seems to be a Doctor Who trivia card over here. That's fantastic. You can pick up collectibles as you explore the game. Keep your eye out for them. Collectibles provide you with extra information on the Doctor Who universe. Press return to view all the collectibles you've discovered so far. I found a card. Smiler! Smilers are androids mounted in booths all across the spacefaring version of Britain that left Earth in the 29th century. Their heads can rotate to show 3 faces: happy, warning, or very dangerous indeed. Card has been added to my collection. Alright. If I remember correctly, that was the episode where they were, like, riding on a giant space whale? Is that correct? Oh, I found a fact! World fact. London bus. The red double-decker bus is an iconic symbol of London. The first London bus started carrying passengers in 1829 and was pulled by 3 horses. Buses with motors didn't arrive until 1902. There are now over 8,000 buses picking up passengers from 19,000 stops. Each year, buses carry over 1.8 billion passengers. The 10th Doctor took a London bus all the way to the desert planet San Helios in the Easter special Planet of the Dead. I'm trying to remember what that was. I certainly must have seen it, unless it was not one of the actual episodes in the series. Maybe there's a chance that I just missed that. Kind of don't recall that one. Who fact, Doctor Who is also on TV. Is that going to be the meme that results from this stream? Everybody's going to be posting facts. There are many worse things than that, I suppose. So yeah, if you want to make that into a thing, feel free. Don't like the way this taxi is balanced. One wrong move and it could come crashing into us. Alright, I'm going to take that as a hint. By the way, I have to protect Amy at times, I've heard, so that could be interesting. I'm going to wonder if maybe the... Yeah, I need to find a way to break through this barricade. Well, I wonder if the precariously placed car may have something to do with this, because they are almost in line with each other, although this is maybe a little bit facing to the left. They flew a bus to the desert. I really don't remember that. Yeah, I probably just missed that one. Alright, so those Daleks over there, like, just haven't picked up on me being here, so that's probably good. We don't really want to mess with them. I don't even know if I have a sonic screwdriver yet. I'm going to assume I probably do, because, you know, it's Doctor Who, but you never know. Adventure games might take liberties. Fact. The fact thing is going to happen. Alright, I found a fact. World fact. Hackney carriages. Hackney carriages are the licensed public taxicabs of London. Is it really? Is it one word, taxicabs, like that? Is it... It's put together? I always thought there was 2 things, but whatever. The very first carriages started operating in London in 1621. The original horse-drawn Hackney carriage was replaced by a smaller and lighter carriage called a cabriolet, or cab as we call it today. All London cab drivers must take a special test before they can drive a black cab. The test, called the Knowledge, ooh, that's so serious sounding, means that they have to learn all the major routes across London. Sat-nav is not allowed. That's kind of cool. I'm learning so many things. Bear Raid, we only just got started, thank you very much. Oh my goodness, BizSnap and Bear Raid? Was the BizSnap and Bear Taffy thing happening together? I may have missed something very important, but thank you very much and welcome Raiders to this presentation of reading facts with Doctor Who. I found a card, it's the Sisters of the Water. When seen through a perception filter, the Sisters of the Water may look beautiful, but in reality they are vampire-like fish aliens. The Dr. Amy Rory encountered them in Venice. I remember that episode for sure. By the way, if you're worried about spoilers about Doctor Who episodes, you may not want to watch this stream. I'm probably going to be talking freely about whatever episodes pop into my head. So, in case you care, I'll try not to spoil things, you know. I won't go out of my way, but I might just forget that something's a spoiler. But yeah, welcome everybody for the raid. I very much appreciate Bear and BizSnap raiding me. This is really very nice surprise. I was not expecting anything like that. I was just going to play some Doctor Who, and if people wanted to watch, then they watch. If they don't, they don't. But now we've got even more people than ever. Alright, so we're going to climb down.
Stop.
Oh, geez.
Look out for that Dalek. Maybe we can avoid it if we're careful.
Yeah, I want to avoid the Daleks, because I can't fight Daleks. I don't have any way to do that. Are you automatically crouch when enemies are near? Warning signs or warning icons will show whether you're safe if the enemy has detected you. So you've got a green, yellow, red system or orange system. Avoid colored enemy beams or you will be attacked. What does that mean? Colored enemy beams. Oh, I guess that's like their view range or something like that. Unfollowed me again. Wow, woody. What is Twitch doing? They're getting rid of people? That's weird. I don't like that. Pixel Podium, is the game good or bad? I don't know, I only just started a few minutes ago. So far all I've been really doing is reading little facts, and I guess we're just gonna... Wow, that was a strange animation. Even if it's bad, I don't really mind very much. We're just gonna have a fun, silly time playing this. I'm not gonna take it very seriously. Yeah, we should totally smash the barrier and get to the underground. I bet we're gonna have to walk around either side of that taxi and knock it down to push it into that. And we're gonna use these little knee-high walls here as a very non-artificial way to cross this space. And I believe the Daleks are going to give me plenty of space here to just make my way over. They're being very generous with the way that they're moving. Oh, we found another fact card, it looks like. Oh, I just found just a card in general. Collectible. It's the 6th Doctor. I've never watched the old Doctor Who, by the way. I'm totally going to at some point because I just love the series so much. I need to see where the original inspiration came from, but I do really like the presentation of the way the new episodes feel. So the Sixth Doctor, he was the second Doctor to be put on trial by the Time Lords, and the only Doctor managed to fix the TARDIS's chameleon circuit. I don't even know about the TARDIS's chameleon circuit. That's a part of the build that I'm not aware of. Maybe we'll learn, because I've been told that there is a part of this presentation that involves dealing with the TARDIS itself, which is always an entertaining prospect.
Smash through that barrier. Amy, can you give me a hand?
Sure.
1, 2, 3. Well, not exactly elegant, but it did the job.
It's dark down there. When I said I wanted to meet the Beatles, I meant the band, not the bug.
Well, you
Oh,
can stay
Amy.
here and meet the Daleks, but they're more heavy metal.
I geek out about Doctor Who way more than I ever expected I would have. I didn't think that I would be like this into the show, but I totally did just get into it like immediately. You can pick up some items using the objects are glowing. To use an item, open your inventory by clicking middle mouse. Move the mouse cursor over the inventory item, left click on it to use a glowing object. Okay, so I guess that's what we're going to be doing here. Gate is locked. Let's see. There it is. Alright, let's use our sonic screwdriver on it. I already forgot what the thing just told me to do. There we go.
Here. You never know what you're going to find on the underground. Rats, dinosaurs, yetis.
Greetings, Seeds,
The
rank.
woman we saw must be around
Welcome.
here somewhere.
Don't move.
Uh-oh.
There you are. Hello.
Charmer.
Calm down.
Charmer
I'm here
Doctor.
to help you.
How can I trust you?
Do we look like Daleks? Us humans.
Their
have to
faces
stick
are kind of
together.
like
I'm the doctor.
not
by the way.
animated very
I'm
well.
Amy.
That's okay.
Sylvia.
Tell me what happened. When did the Daleks get here?
They really, like, in order to do proper justice to this,
How
they
come
should have
you
just
know?
used, like, the LA Noir
They live around
mocap.
the Earth, the
It's the
whole
only way it would have
planet.
worked.
We've sort of been away.
Promise you,
Amy looks
Sylvia,
tired.
We can help you. Just tell us, please.
They came
Maybe
out of
she's
the
been
sky,
alternating between
like they
pregnant and
tore a
not
hole
pregnant
in
for a
it.
while again.
Legions of Daleks
I think
flying
anybody
out of
gets
it.
tired.
So many they turn the sky dark.
Oh shit,
Thousands and thousands.
that's too
of
many.
them,
I can't
thousands.
fight. I can't even fight one of them effectively. Oh, wait a minute. What just happened here? It did not shout you out properly. Hrenosva just subscribed. Thank you very much, Hrenosva. I'm trying to read that with the Russian intent there, but I greatly appreciate the new subscription. Welcome to the Rock Quarry, of course, both ironically and not. My apologies on the proper shout-out not going up. I think there's been an issue with Night Dev products, and maybe I need to recalibrate or reinitialize my donation subscriber alerts. I'm just checking them real quick to see if there's like some obvious issue. 'Cause they were having problems before, and I don't know what the deal is. It looks like they're on top of where they need to be. Yeah, it looks like everything's in order. It's just being weird. But anyway, yeah, please raise your rock yahas in chat for Hrenosva. Apologize for that rolling syllable I just pronounced there. So I have questions that I can ask this lady. How did you survive, or other survivors? Well, we'll start with how did you survive?
The Daleks defeated the army straight away, but the ordinary people fought
This
for a
gesticulations the doctor's
while.
doing.
You learn fast when you have to.
You've done pretty well on your own. One woman army.
All Daleks are red. Okay, other
And
survivors?
there are no other survivors.
Us against the Daleks. They destroyed everything. Everyone. There's just me left.
The last human being. That's what the Dalek said.
Well, it was wrong. There's you two.
Oh, there it is! It worked again, and I thought she just said you have YouTube or something, but she didn't say that. So welcome FDSDSGUI to the Rock Quarry, and thank you very much for the subscription. Thank you for the support as always. Nick, how come you know Russian? I don't really know Russian, but I took a semester of it in college, so I can like sort of sound out Cyrillic. It was a gesture toward my ex because her family's Russian. I wanted to try and write a letter to her mom who's back in Russia. So, you know, that didn't quite work out. Anyway, Daleks can't do this.
The Daleks can't do this. They've never had the power to change time like this before.
Change time? What are you talking about? Look, I'm barely hanging on to my sanity as it is.
Listen to me, Sylvia. This was not supposed to have happened. 1963.
Does anybody know if that's actually him doing the voice acting?
After that, I have to stop whatever the Daleks
can't
have done to make this happen.
Quite
Look,
make out
it
if
isn't
it
safe to
sounds
stay
like
here.
him or not.
If you want to stay alive now, you have to keep on the move. Let me check ahead. These tunnels are dangerous.
These tunnels are dangerous.
What was that?
I knew what it was before you even turned around.
I think it just got even more dangerous.
Nick, can you swear in Russian? I don't think I
Sylvia's
remember.
safe.
I knew a couple of
The
them at
Daleks
one
can't
point.
see her, but we're going to have to be very careful if we're going to get to her.
Like, the only Russian words I even remember are, like, Atahayat and Pomidore and Holodilnik, like, tomatoes and Russian and refrigerator and vacation, I think, in random order. It sounds like him a lot. It is. It's Matt Smith, but I don't think he cares that much. Alright, fair enough. So let's see what we have to do about this Dalek. They've already given me this. Oh, I have to worry about Amy also. That's going to be kind of annoying, isn't it? I can't just, like, pick her up and run with her, probably, but that's alright. So, like, stealth missions, one of my least favorite thing, unless I'm playing a specifically stealth game. So we'll see if that works alright. There's no way up, so I could just not be in this pit, right? Nope. Where am I even going? Oh, I want to go get this card, obviously. I hope it's a fact. I haven't had any facts in a while. Oh, I found a card. It's the Hath card. Part man, part fish. These colonists of the planet Mezzaline have been at war with their former human allies for generations. I feel like we're approaching a very specific group of Doctor Who episodes in the series that they keep referencing. Maybe there's a reason for that, or maybe this just came out around the time that those episodes were current. But it seems like several of these facts have been based around, like, a small group of about 3 to 5 episodes so far. Can I, like, pull out his circuitry from behind? I don't think it works like that. Where am I going? Can't just, like, climb up this, right? Oh, I guess I need to go the other direction. Matt Smith doesn't sound like Matt Smith without the constant flailing about. Yeah, you're probably right. You know, I didn't like Matt Smith at first, but I learned to like him more. Oh, don't go that way. No, 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 no. Go hide under this bunker area. Oh, well, I can't do anything. What am I supposed to do? Run back further, I guess, is all I have. Hey, Kawaii Ninja Cat. How you doing? You're not ducking anymore. I remember when you were ducking in the past. Oh, there we go. Wait, there we go. Yeah, you go past me, and then I'm going to go back in that direction. Can you play as River's Song Kappa? Glad you put the Kappa, because I do not really have much interest in playing as River's Song. Come on now! Freaking turned around at the worst possible second. I'm glad at least I can move the camera around. That's good. David Tennant. Yeah, I was just going to go on a which Doctor do I like. I've liked all of them, to be honest with you, for one reason or another. But at the beginning, I was thinking Matt Smith was probably my least favorite. But now that I'm at the end of Season 6, you know, he's not so bad. I think I've learned to love them all for various reasons. Oh god, don't... This is so random, like, come on. Just let me go past. Alright, I think we're good. I'll just walk directly next to it. And then when it goes in the other direction, we'll be fine. I hated Smith until the Weeping Angels. I miss you. Oh, that's nice to say, Peach Catino. Thank you. Yeah, I'm sorry I haven't been streaming nearly as much as I had in the past. I wanted to make that like an always thing, that it was that way, but then Dark Souls came out, and then things just didn't happen that way. I could possibly get back into doing that more often, though.
And fast.
Hey, did you know you have a sonic screwdriver? What do you know? Also, are there facts over here? I would be very interested in finding out some of those. You found a fact! World fact, London Underground, or the Tube as it's otherwise known, correct? The London Underground was the first underground railway system in the world when it opened in 1863. I didn't know that. With a line that ran between Paddington and Farringdon. Is it... I thought it was Farrington, but I guess Farringdon. The first trains to use the line were steam trains, which meant that the tunnels and platforms filled with smoke must have been very unpleasant. I imagine it would be. Several original stations are no longer in use. Aldwych Station, which closed in 1994. Oh, it's not that long ago, actually. Well, I guess it is kind of long ago, but it's in the scheme of things. Which was closed in 1990. Is often seen as localization in films and on TV. Okay. fact, trains are okay. Alright, let's do... Oh, don't wander... Oh my god, he is, like, out of control. I was trying to just steer him toward this panel, and he just started going in every direction. Alright, use our sonic screwdriver, please. That's not going to work! Are you serious? I must have just not been close enough. No, let's try something else.
Take some manual rewiring.
Are you serious? That is just not how that works, to be honest. I guess this is an excuse to give us some sort of a mini-game or something like that. Fact, I'm a potato. Alright, refuse wire box, or wait, rewire fuse box. I just reversed those. Wires must be positioned to connect two terminals of the same color. Wires cannot cross. Move the mouse pointer over a colored terminal, and the pointer will turn to a small hand. Okay. Press and hold the left button is apparently what I'm saying. Left mouse button to drag out a wire. You must... This is the headache speaking, by the way. Every time I keep reversing words and saying weird shit, it's because I have, like, a low-sitting migraine right now. You must then connect the terminal to another of a matching color. Disconnect a wire, click on endpoint, and let go. Oh, this actually looks like an actual board, doesn't it? Oh, this is interesting. Okay. Oh. So I want to do... Okay. I kind of like this. This is not a bad idea. We've got to connect all these things, and we've got to, I don't know where he's getting all these wires, but we got to make sure we leave enough space for all of these wires to sit comfortably together in one way or another. So we need to get the blue one through here. I should probably have made this green one not so terrible. Let's backtrack this. Oh. The mouse is so weird. There's like a solid, long delay between me moving things and it actually showing up. Let's drag the blue out. It feels like a puzzle that's not actually just designed for a 2-year-old. Although it's probably not hard either, but it's not insulting my intelligence per se. Oh, I'm assuming I probably can't go around either of those. Well, I could probably just make more room, right? I don't think I can... Yeah, I can't go through that. I thought maybe the screws were, like, not really there or something. What's a better way? I guess I could take this red one, wrap it around the outside. Wait, that's still gonna be a... Because I can't go straight... Hang on. No, that still blocks that space. I guess I could just make room with the blue one then. Oh. As long as I leave that space, then we should be good to go. There we go. Really not sure why I couldn't just use the sonic screwdriver the way that the Doctor normally does things, but oh well, whatever. Fuse box has been rewired, the power has been diverted away from the tracks, are now safe to walk on. Yay! Oh, they don't
Now it's safe.
look like it. Okay.
We better get a move on before that Dalek spots us.
The Dalek will never spot you, Doctor. If you've noticed, he's been wandering back and forth for a while. Are there any... Oh, I missed a card. Guys, we gotta go back. There's a card over here.
Careful.
No, it's all good. He's not gonna get us. We've got to get this, though. We found a card, Liz 10. Liz 10 is the queen and ruler of Starship UK. She struck up a close relationship with the Doctor and Amy, and together they were able to free the Star Whale. Yeah, see? It's like totally referencing the same group of episodes again. Liz 10 is descended from other famous monarchs the Doctor has known, including Queen Victoria and Queen Elizabeth I. Very cool. I do love a good card.
I think we're okay.
Yeah, that episode started out as being, like, really creepy, and then it got interesting, and then it got maybe a little boring, and then it was good. If I remember correctly. Alright, what's going on over here? Oh, there's TNT on this.
Hurry, Doctor. The exit is just there.
I know. Sylvia must be setting a booby trap, clearly. Alright, I guess we'll just go to the... Where is Amy, though? Oh, come on, what are you doing? Come on, Amy. Pon, get over here. No?
Up you go,
Oh.
Amy.
Just need to set this trap.
Hurry. Sylvia!
No, it's not gonna work! Oh god, are they gonna kill her?
No!
Oh, that was awful.
They killed her.
We've got to get back to the TARDIS.
I wish nobody ever had to die in Doctor Who. But I guess the fact that they do means there's a little bit more weight to things. A lot of the ways that these episodes would have been approached, it would have been very tempting to just make this out to be like a madcap cartoon. But the fact that they actually deal with life and death and like serious consequences makes this a little bit more philosophical instead of just, you know, kind of theoretical masturbation in a way. So we got to do some more strategy getting around these beams. I don't know where we're going this time, though. Oh, I just said we're going back to the TARDIS, didn't it? Where do I cross again? Oh, there's the car over here. Let's see if I have the ability to climb up a space that big. She didn't use her left button. Alright, where am I safe? There's like a random gap in that. I guess there's like a pole in the way? Why is that? Only in the center. They have like a dead zone in their viewing ability? Is that what that's about? Let's just go stand by this car for a second here. I'm sure there was a fact. Oh yeah, I already read this fact. Let's go around. This guy doesn't seem to ever turn around, so that's good. You guys are awfully silly. I fought you before, but I've never snuck around you quite like this.
Doctor?
Amy?
Is the TARDIS smaller on the
It's all right,
outside?
Amy, you're going to be all right.
I felt so weird.
It's going to be all right, Amy. I promise you. If I can analyze the time and place that the Daleks altered the timeline.
I don't get it. If humanity's destroyed in 1963, how am I still here?
The TARDIS protects you, but we have to act
Does it?
quickly.
Is that a thing?
What is it?
The source of the Daleks' time meddling, it's Skaro.
I mean, they can make shit up as they go along, and that's fine, but, like, has that ever been a precedent that the TARDIS has protected someone from being erased out of time?
Save the human race.
I'd love to see Nick do a stream on Dark Souls 2, would be awesome. It's gonna happen, no worries. I think we're waiting until the PC version comes out before we do much streaming of it for two reasons, both because it's way easier to not have to deal with console capture, and also because we want to give people a chance to finish the game before it's just like in your face. But yeah, I will definitely be doing some, probably multiplayer stuff with Ryan and Josh.
It's all right. Nobody home. And they've been busy rebuilding this place
TARDIS
too.
works in mysterious ways.
Kalan. City of the Daleks. The last time I saw it, it was in ruins and the Daleks had fled.
Well, that's a nice picture. I wish it
Now
was
Kalan
rendered,
is
though, but
reborn.
looks nice.
Yeah, well, I'm still not coming here for my holidays.
Don't blame you. It never stops raining, so I wouldn't go outside. Even with an umbrella, the atmosphere is 30% sulfuric
Uh-oh.
acid.
Ugh. No wonder they're so screwed up.
Wait, we did the acid
We have to
rain
find
thing
source
with
of
the
Daleks'
Christmas
time manipulation
episode.
and stop them.
With the children that went inside of the present, went to the forest planet, and then they were like, the forest spirits were trying to get inside the little girl's head. That was a really good episode, by the way. Ah, this should contain an internal sensor. Yeah! Oh, we've got a new subscriber, MGMMADS. MG Mads is our new subscriber. Thank you very much for the support, and welcome to the Rock Quarry. Both ironically and not, I very much appreciate that you're here, and that you found enough redeeming value in the nonsensical ramblings that I'm providing to pledge your support. And please do raise your rock yahas in chat. Fill it up. Fill it up, folks. It's good stuff. Also, are the sounds okay again for the game? I haven't asked in a while, and I adjusted it that one time, and I forgot to ask again afterward if it sounds alright to you guys. You know, as much as things look fairly simplistic geometry-wise in the environment around you, I think it actually has enough detail that I'm not really upset about it or questioning it. It sort of looks like a more refined PSP game, where things are sort of flat-shaded, but there's also some little chromey kind of details and some light sources and stuff, which make me not really be bothered so much. Where is the creature? It's pronounced Myjimads. Oh, alright. I'll try and remember.
Let's keep looking around. There must be something that can help us.
I love how Amy's like the only one that knows what's going on. The doctor's just like, I don't know. He usually is the one kind of driving things, but, you know, Amy's definitely contributed a few times, or the companion in general, I should say, has definitely contributed. Facts are pissing off Chaos. Door is deadlocked. Oh no, it's the endless enemy of the sonic screwdriver, the deadlock. We need a Dalek's internal... Oh, well, what do you know? It'd be useful if I had a way of accessing it. Well, what if I do? I can only access it from this side, though. The fact that the fact thing shows it as potential for a nice meme. Anyone mention the volume levels? I don't think I've seen that yet. You were the best rambler since the beginning of time, year 69. It's an honor to such a rambling rambler. Thank you very much. Very nice of you. Remove internal sensor. The internal sensor is protected by the Dalek circuitry. Click on the sensor and drag it through the maze. Oh, we've got to drag it through the maze, guys. Be careful to ensure that it does not touch the electrified walls. Oh, so it's actually like a dexterity challenge. That's interesting. That could be really bad with the amount of mouse delay that there is, which is, like, serious. Release the mouse button any time to drop the sensor. Alright, let's give it a shot. I will go very, very slowly so I don't end up jerking this device into one of these electrified walls. Also, my mouse pad is very small, which is worrisome because I have an optical mouse, and I'm going to reach the edges of the mouse pad, and when I reach those edges, I'm going to be very careful about repositioning the mouse, because when I go to lift it up, the laser at the bottom of the mouse is going to probably pull it in one direction. This is seriously about as fast as I can drag this thing, and I apologize. It's probably arduous to watch, but I hope I can do this in one go and not screw it up, because I'm reaching the bottom of mouse pad. Uh-oh. I need a bigger mouse pad. Maybe I should just ditch the mouse pad entirely and just play on my desk. I guess that's quite possible. That is kind of a close little corridor we've got to go through here. The mouse delay is so long. I've moved the thing so far that by this point, I should probably already be at the end. Alright, there we go. Now I'm trying to, like, very carefully judge the angles so I don't move for way too long and then the lag catches up and I just smash myself into a wall. It's very strange. Alright, we're good. Solo raid. Oh, there's a kappa there. I looked away for a second, so I think I kept moving the mouse for a moment, and thankfully I didn't crash into something. Alright, we're good. I think we just gotta go through one more little cubby hole. Oh no, I've reached the end of my mouse pad again. I have to reposition. Crap. This one's a tough one. Alright. We're good. We're good. Alright, now up we go. And we're there! Holy crap, that was arduous. That should have taken like 3 seconds without the mouse delay. The Dalek internal sensor has been successfully removed and is now in your inventory. Low security doors will now open automatically. What's wrong with Amy?
Steady.
Doctor?
Oh god, she's vanishing!
I'm so sorry.
What is happening to me?
Time is catching up with you.
What?
When the Daleks destroyed humanity in 1963, you became a paradox. You shouldn't exist, but you do because the TARDIS protected you. But that protection can only last for so long. That's why we have to find how the Daleks went back in time and put things right. For all of humanity, and to save you.
But there'll be Daleks everywhere.
Doesn't matter. I'll find a way. But first I have to slow down what's happening to you. The Daleks have temporal technology. I can use.
That was so exciting.
We need to build a chronon blocker from Dalek spare parts. That will counter the effect of the paradox. We have to find a Dalekanium coil and a Contron crystal.
Like you're talking English? What?
Don't worry. You rest here and I'll find them and bring them back.
He's, like, never ever been like that before. He's getting into this weird position with his character where he's, like... He's basically stopped taking caffeine pills or whatever he does, where he's just, like, chilled. Like, I don't know what has possessed the Doctor to be this calm. I don't like how Amy is vanishing like that. That's freaking me out. Don't do that, Amy. We need you. You're a very important person. Oh, look at this bright-ass light on the ground. Oh, it even lights me up a little bit. I do not envy the animators, though, who had to animate all of those mouth movements for all of that speech dialogue. That is a lot of work, and I can't say that it was done fantastically, but I also think that they put in a lot of time editing and manipulating that. Unless maybe they just had certain syllables that they'd look out for, like on certain vowels, and they just had pre-rendered sequences that they'd go through. What's going on in this direction? Maybe I'd rather not go in that direction at all. So what's up with this? This looks like a face. Kind of cute, actually. This looks like an elevator. Maybe we're gonna come back. Oh. The main lift, but I need to stay on this level and find the components for the chronon blocker. Okay. Well, I guess maybe this is like a little non-linear moment that I can go in either direction, and wherever I go, I'm gonna find some element. Oh, the visualizer room, the production. Okay, well, clearly I can't go that way, so never mind. I missed a fact? You're kidding. I'm going back. Where did I miss a fact? On Amy? No. The TARDIS itself? There's more for us to do. Well, I mean, yeah. Is this a fixed point in time? Can I not just take the TARDIS away?
Probably gathering dust in a corner somewhere. Have you looked everywhere?
I haven't looked anywhere yet, Amy. Don't worry. I'm gonna be on this in a few moments, minutes. As soon as I'm done looking for facts. I don't feel like I missed any facts. Oh, you know, I looked at that already. Fact. Oh, I found it. Oh, you found a fact. World fact: acid rain. When power stations burn coal, sulfur dioxide is produced, which rises into the atmosphere. Sulfur dioxide then reacts with water in the clouds to create sulfuric acid, which falls as acid rain. Acidity is measured using a pH scale from 1 to 14, like basic chemistry, apparently. We're going to learn that in Doctor Who. A low pH number means something is very acidic. A high pH number means something is alkaline. Acidic rain, or acid rain, isn't just produced by burning fuels. Natural events such as volcano eruptions can create polluting gases as well. Sweet. I mean, I didn't not believe you for a second that acid rain was a thing, but I guess the more you know.
I'll get down.
I'll get down. We'll get down, Doctor. Don't worry. Alright, so this is going to drag these guys through. The ones on the conveyor probably don't do anything, I'm guessing. We're just going to follow along with them. I don't like all this stealth, though. I wanted to do a little... Oh, God. Well, I'm dead. I learned this fact 4 years ago in geography. This is an edutainment game. I didn't expect that. Yeah, it definitely got a little bit more edutainment-y with that particular fact, didn't it? I totally don't mind these facts, though. I think they're kind of cool. If you are a Whovian, then raise your hand. Yeah, please do. I would like to know how many of you are Whovians, I suppose. I don't really think that I like to identify myself that way, but it's fine. I am a fan for sure. And if you do, then, you know, by all means, have fun. Really hoping that this guy... Oh, God! No! Leave me alone! Can I duck? I forgot how to duck. Is it left click? No, I'm not in this corner. You'll never find me! Ah! In fact, Tazon Day went viral with his video on usage of acid rain. I like Doctor Who, but I don't think I'm ready to love Doctor Who. Alright, well, that's fair as well. The fuck is a Whovian? You nerd out on Doctor Who, you are one. Alright, fair enough. Hey, I don't mind if you call me one, I just don't really go out of my way to say it about myself, that's all. Alright, maybe there's a better way. And let's also test to see if these guys in the conveyor belt do anything. They do not. Maybe I need to cross over to get in that corner somehow? He's gonna turn around and just shock me to death. Alright, now we go this way. Now I should be able to hopefully go and visit that little sensor, whatever this thing is over here. Not sure why I had so much trouble going past that in the first place. Ah, control panel. It's not a good idea to stop production. Oh, alright, so I guess I have that option, but I'm going to not take that option. Oh, this is a big room. What's this about? Lots of crates. If I know anything about video games, it's that crates are one of the most important things to any kind of level geometry. Hey, Megresta. Welcome. Josh would just say Doctor Who cares. Yeah, he would, and I care. You know what? I care. Oh, we found Adipoise. Matron Cophelia of the Five Straighten Wow, this is a lot of words that are not real words that I'm aware of. Classa Bindi Nursery Fleet, intergalactic class, persuaded people to take diet pills which attracted fat cells and bound them together to form adipose bodies. Harmless in nature in themselves, the creation of adipose can nevertheless be fatal to the human hosts. I didn't really like that episode, to be perfectly honest. It was sort of like a look at us, we've got lots of CG episode. I don't mind the special effects for the most part, but that one just struck me as a little bit more than I was interested in seeing CG. What's up with this box? Oh, you just push it, and he pushes it automatically right where he wants to push it. That's great. I like when that happens, and I don't even have to think about it. Alright, so that's going to cross us over there, then we can climb up, and we can go up in that little area up at the top. You play any instruments, Nick? Yeah, I play bass and electric guitar and acoustic guitar. It would be kind of cool if they made like a proper like LA Noire style Doctor Who game with like straight up like fantastic motion capture on the actors and like a real like sleuthy kind of system where you could walk around and really explore a big old environment. That would be really fun. I would so get into that. As far as I'm aware, they've never really made like a fantastic Doctor Who game, right? I found a card. It's the K9. K9 was originally designed and built by Professor Marius, a friend of the Fourth Doctor. When the Professor couldn't take K9 back to Earth because of weight restrictions, he became the Doctor's faithful dog. Wasn't that nice? I knew that was a shout-out to the old Doctor Who series, because honestly, you could just kind of see it in the way that the prop was created. But it was kind of a cute touch when they did that episode. So there's like a lot of control panels here. What do I do with these? Oh, we could pick up something. What am I picking up? Oh, a Contron crystal. I need to find the Dalekanium coil. Of course I do. Lots of research files on here. Looks like the Daleks are just as ruthless as administration as they are at killing. Does not surprise me. Oh, I found a fact! The Daleks. The red Daleks are drones or workers and are led by the white Supreme Dalek. The blue Daleks are in charge of strategy. The orange Daleks are scientists. The purpose of the mysterious yellow Eternal Dalek is yet unknown. Forgot to put a space after that period, by the way. A Dalek is a mutated creature encased in a metal shell. Well, I knew that part. And yes, I'm aware I just read white Supreme Daleks. I'm sure that's going to be a thing. Lots of research files. Okay, same response on both of these. Dalek sensor isn't quite powerful enough to open the door. I need to bypass the security seal? What, with this? Bad idea. Oh. Oh, okay, I could just use my sonic screwdriver. I didn't know what putting the crystal in it would really do. Just needed a little boost. Facts, Daleks equal bureaucrats. I actually didn't really know that the color of the Dalek designated anything. I thought like all different colors because why not, right? So I suppose if I get discovered and shot at this point, like hopefully... Oh, I will get down. I will get down. If I get discovered, then I would just hope that it keeps that crystal that I found and I don't have to go run through there again. But I don't really know how checkpoints quite work yet. That is not doing... Oh, God. No, frickin' turn around! Get out of there. Oh, really? They've locked the door like a bunch of beeholes. Alright. Can I get down behind this door? This happened last time. Totally killed me.
That was close.
Oh, no, we're good now. Always the screwdriver. Did you see the stupid spinning thing? It just, like, doesn't do anything when these come by. Watch, it's just gonna spin next to the Dalek. Yep, and we're done. I guess it's like, maybe it's magnetizing something. That's probably the best thing I could come up with for that to have any reason to exist. He's gonna turn around, like, right now. And please don't see me, please don't see me. Alright. Oh, God, there's a card over there. I've got to get it. Do not, I repeat, do not discover me, Dalek scum. You don't know anything about cards and how important they are. Alright, I found a card. It's called Black Currant. The Doctor's fondness for jelly babies has lasted through many regenerations, and with good reason. The well-timed offer of a jelly baby has confused monsters, disarmed enemies, and sealed friendships, and occasionally saved lives. Huh. I don't think I've ever heard of him enjoying those. I've watched, like, 100 episodes of it. I know he likes bananas and fish sticks and custard. And little shops. He's always fond of a little shop, but I don't remember anything about jelly babies being a thing. No, whatever. That's how he rolls. I think you're getting quite into this game, aren't you? I think I am. I would love a jelly baby. It sounds good, actually. I would enjoy that. Alright, so we're going to look out at this JPEG off in the distance again. Nothing new. Nothing new to see here, really. Good art, though. I like the art. Alright, so let's go look around in these rooms. Oh, I was really hoping I didn't just wander right into a Dalek on the other side of that door. Found a card. Daleks! The Daleks were created by Davros, the greatest scientist on the Dalek homeworld, Skaro. They have no weakness except for perhaps their reliance on logic and machinery. Well, I guess that's true. I don't know, the Doctor's always found some kind of way around them every single time they've come up, and they do come up pretty frequently. Old series Master Ace. Ah, okay. Well, that's fine. Old series, even in the newer ones, there are reference. Oh, well, I guess I missed it. That's everything I need now. I better get back to Amy and start putting it together. So you're really going to make me go back through that. Maybe there's a Dark Souls-style shortcut that'll lead me back to where the TARDIS is. Did I miss any glowing purples that could have facts? Doesn't look like it. That'd be sweet if I could, like, take the lift and then come back. Oh. I have both components, so I need to get back to Amy rather than explore. This is interesting, the fact that they would allow me to even explore to a new room that I don't have any purpose of being in. Says to me, like, maybe this is sort of like a more open environment than I expected it to be. Can I take the lift? No, alright. Well, I found all the components, so now you'd think I wouldn't need to stay on here, but I do need to save Amy. Is this Terraria? Not quite. It's very Terraria-like, though. I really hope if I get discovered that it doesn't kill me. And... oh god! I've been discovered. That was the worst idea. The doors are locked. Where am I supposed to really hide? I mean, like, basically completely out in the open right now. There's not a single chance the Daleks are actually that stupid. In fact, from what I can recall, they were pretty good strategists. Alright, let's just walk by them then. Why would I want to stop production? Why is that even an option? Maybe... oh god, she's getting pushed in the head with that thing. Maybe that happens later. Maybe I come back through here. Their weakness is their love of theatrics and energy weapons and pancakes. Everyone knows that Daleks can't see people when they don't move. Oh, they're basically exactly like T-Rexes, right? Or B-Rexes. Whatever letter comes before Rex. I think it's B. Alright, turn around, please. Just throw some pancakes at the wall. Maybe they'll never find me. Alright, we're almost good. Just gotta get around this last one. And I think we're safe. Yeah. Oh, the things I do for Amy Pond. I have a sensor now so I can explore. No, I did that already.
Doctor, please.
Oh,
hurry, I'm
I
fading
guess I
away.
need to use my
Don't
inventory.
worry, Amy. I've got all the components I need now.
That's gotta feel really weird. Assemble the chronon blocker by moving two components through the energy force field. Click on the components and drag them into the slots. Be careful to ensure they do not touch the electrified walls. Seriously, I gotta do that again? Alright, I'll try my best. Alright, I hope that I can put them in either one. I'm gonna ditch the mouse pad before we get started, so hopefully that'll help. Just drop it over here on my computer tower. Alright, let's grab the little crystal-y thing first. So either way is equally viable. No reason to worry too much about going the top way. It seems like the longer and more arduous... what? Oh, the thing moves! Component was damaged by an electrical pulse. Oh, okay, well, it's safe now. I kind of forgot that this, like, comes off the rails when I was going through here. No biggie. I'm gonna go for the further one first. Oof. This is serious. This is serious. Alright, I think we're in. Yeah. Yeah, this was like way easier without the mouse pad, because I kept getting to the end and then the whole thing was about to shift over. So that's probably why you would go the top way instead of the bottom way, because like less paths crossing through the moving one. Alright, I think we're there. Oh, that was crazy at the end. Whew! Chronon blocker has been successfully assembled! Save Amy!
How's that?
A bit better. At least I've got some colour back.
See-through is so not you. It will block the chronon energies for a while, but we have to reach the Supreme Council chamber and deactivate whatever is in there.
But how do we even find out what's in there? It could be a Dalek convention inside.
Ah, we can see into it from the Daleks' visualizer room. Come on.
I read that a Game Informer article called Super Metroid Tricks You Weren't Supposed to Find, and they put wall jumping and shine sparking on there. Wow. That's disturbing, because if they could come to that conclusion, then they must not have played the game very thoroughly, considering there's actually animal critters in the game that teach you how to do both of those moves. Weird. They crush faces. Oh, by the way, I'm sorry, I was reading chat. What do I have to do now? I totally didn't pay attention. Oh, I can explore. Alright, let's go the other way then. Amy Pond, less annoying in the game than in the show. I didn't find her very annoying in the show at all. There were certain companions that I did find slightly annoying, but she wasn't really one of them that much.
We need to be careful.
Hi, Jemmy! Jemmy, thank you again for gifting this to me. Jemmy is the person who bought the game that we're playing right now for me. So we're able to actually experience this Dalek-filled situation. This is going to be tricky having two people to run through these lights. I kind of wish there was not this much stealth. I really wanted to do more adventure gaming than stealthing. He's just going to decide to go in the other direction the second I would try to walk through, right? Really?
We should be more careful.
We should be more careful, you're right about that.
We need to get inside that visualizer room.
Where's the visualizer room? I think I found that before, didn't I? Oh, it's over here.
This is where they monitor and record all Dalek activity across the universe. This is like the Dalek Records Office.
A librarian Dalek. That's something I actually want to see.
There's your librarian. The visualizer eye. And you know what Stickler's librarians are? We need to get to the console so I can deactivate the security beam. Those databanks look like good cover. Let's go.
Alright, just like showed me them for a very long time for some reason, okay. Databanks are good cover. I've always known that. Do you guys agree, like, way too much stealth? Maybe not all of the episodes are like this. Maybe it's just mostly this one. I don't know. I don't like creeping that much in this. Console's link to that beam just needs a sonic boost. You know what? I'm pretty good at that. Yeah, reconfigure the console. That sounds like a good idea. Oh, it's that goat eye. Oh god, that thing's creepy. It's like set up on a bunch of flesh. Alright, you must reconfigure all three Dalek consoles in order to override the security system as the first console. Click on the Dalek symbols to match those that are incoming. Click again to match up the rotation of the symbols. Let's see. Alright, so we gotta click... Wait, this is not the same direction, but it is that. Oh, I have to rotate them too? Hang on. How does this work? Oh, I just gotta turn them into... It's like playing Tetris in a weird way. That one's just the way it is. That one's also just the way it is. That one just looks like a desk. It's just basically a desk. That one's also just the way it is. Wow, they're making this kind of easy on me, aren't they? That one is not the way it is. That one goes like that. Then we've got this sucker. Okay, so far so good. And they're getting a little bit closer together. This is like the weird, like the Quake symbol minus the middle line and turn sideways. We need an upside down desk. Oof, that was a little close. Yeah! Visualizer security system partially reconfigured!
The security beam
That
is
feels
narrow.
really good.
We better be careful, though. The rate of its scan sweep is speeded up.
Well, that's not right. I don't like that at all. We got a lot more reconfiguring to do, to be honest. Oh, it just doesn't really reach over here, I guess, so we're pretty much safe on this one. It's kind of like Tetris, except nothing like Tetris, yeah. Oh, I've got to use the sonic boost on all of them. No problem. The security system will be tougher to crack now. Oh, geez. Well, let's see. Yep, I did this a second ago, I remember. Why don't you put guns in it, yeah. Thinking about getting a 360 controller for the PC. How bad is a D-pad? It's not fantastic, I'll be honest. But I've made do with it for all these years. The newer ones have a better D-pad. They have this like little rotatey thing. But the problem is, I don't know that they have that with wired. Oh god, this is hard to talk and do at the same time. Crap. Okay, we're still safe. Let me just concentrate through the end of this and then we'll... Oh god, where's this? Ooh, that was close. Alright, so yeah, the 360 controllers have a reconfigurable D-pad that either is raised or flush with the thing. Those are really good D-pads, but they're made really poorly. I actually had one that the D-pad literally fell off, and there's no easy way to fix it without doing a bunch of like serious DIY work on it. What happens is essentially the whole D-pad is sitting on this little like a peg with some glue, and eventually the glue that connects it to the peg underneath, the paint on top of the D-pad wears off because it's a friggin' D-pad. You're gonna rub your fingers on it all day. That's what the point of it is. And eventually, when it wears off, the middle of it just cracks, and the whole D-pad, like the actual solid structure that makes it up, it just breaks off, and then the whole D-pad just falls off. So again, I don't even know if these are available as wired, but if they are, like one with a raisable or lowerable controller, like you may want to just get the crappier D-pad. Now, are we having the discussion about who is the worst companion? Yeah. 3 times now, I've forgotten. Do it! Let's do this. Did some of them have slightly different symbols? Maybe they all have slightly different symbols. Oh, I like the ones that are just ready to go. You don't even have to do anything. Okay. Getting a little close. I'm trying to read up to the next one before we get there. Yep. Thankfully, these are all kind of easy to parse quickly. Oh god. And quake symbol. Yeah! Some people prefer dual shocks. Yeah, actually the PS3 controller, if you get one of those and can hook it up via Bluetooth, is not that bad. I'm not aware if you can do it with, like, just plug it in with a USB. Kind of think you might not be able to.
That's the Supreme Council chamber, all right. There's the Emperor.
He is massive.
Occupational hazard. You're sitting on a throne all the time, you're going to put on a few pounds. But that is what I'm interested in.
Is that it? Whatever the Daleks used to wipe out the Earth?
Well, if I was a betting man, yeah. That'd be it. That's interesting. Temporal coordinates.
Interesting to you, maybe, but how do we get anywhere near that thing with all those Daleks around?
Knock politely.
What?
Eccleston, Smith, Tennant for the new ones. I would have said it was, for me, probably Eccleston, Tennant, Smith, but now I think I'm probably like 50-50 Tennant, Smith. No. Wait. You know what? I like them all. I don't even want to get into it. I think they're all pretty damn good. I've had this discussion a bunch of times, and I think every time I finish the discussion, I'm always more confused than I was when I started, because I think they all have had some really great moments.
I think we're okay.
I wish there was more Eccleston, though, to be honest. I wish his time was longer. But whatevs.
We better be cautious.
Where am I going? I really need to pay attention sometimes. I look at the dialogue moments as, like, the time that I'm supposed to look at the chat, and when I do that, then I just forget. No! By the way, first actual voice acting I've heard from one of these Daleks so far, I think. Yeah, he's forgotten about me. He didn't even try to investigate. Is there a way I can find out where we're supposed to go? Do I go in the elevator now?
Where
Oh,
to
yeah.
now?
Straight to the top.
Perfect.
The
I just
Supreme
randomly,
Council
by the
chamber.
virtues of how games work, decided to go to the place I needed to
It's
go.
like it read my mind. Dalek technology. Wonderful. If only they didn't want to use it to kill everybody all the time.
Halt! You will be taken to the Dalek Emperor!
What a stroke of luck. Just the dictator I wanted to see.
Speak for yourself.
You will come with us!
By all means.
I can't believe how calm Amy is about that. Also, what's her... Oh my god, her finger! Did you guys see her finger? Holy shit, did you see her finger? It did a thing no finger ever should do. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to highlight that, because that was insane.
You recognize me then?
It stretched and curled over itself.
Save time.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say you have
You
to stop.
The laws of time can't be manipulated on such a massive scale.
The laws of time are controlled by the Daleks!
No, they're too powerful for anyone to control. You carry on ignoring them and time will fold in on itself. You will destroy the Daleks and everything else.
That finger, man. Oh my god, that was like a monstrosity. Rewind and show us the finger. I don't even know how I could do that if I wanted to. I would have to, I'd have to end the stream, make a highlight, and then play it over the stream, which would take like 20 minutes. Maybe not 20 minutes, but like 10. Show me risk from disruption. I don't know what these mean, really. Show me the source.
Of your power.
The Emperor Dalek does not obey orders!
Have you got the first idea of what will happen if you carry on disrupting the time continuum?
Daleks will
I can almost
be
guarantee that they'll
masters
use
of
that
time
animation again, so
and
just watch her
the
pinkies.
universe.
Like, you can't see it right now, or I would have mentioned it already, but if I could move the camera and probably show you the back of the side of her hand, you could probably tell that I bet it's doing the same thing. I'm wondering if they actually caused the pinky to stretch so you could see it from a certain angle more. And then forgot that that was an animation they used in other places where you're not supposed to see it
What
from
use
that
is
angle.
power if there's no one to marvel at it? To quake with fear? Come on, show me. Scare me.
Witness the might of the Daleks. Fear it.
No. It can't be.
What is it?
The Eye of Time.
Garlic.
More powerful than the heart of any TARDIS, more than the power of every TARDIS ever built. Harnessed by the Time Lord centuries ago and lost at the fall of Gallifrey.
Lost.
The Eye is a natural phenomenon. Some say it is the heart of time and space itself, the very
What?
core of the Big Bang. The Time Lords contained it in a powerful iron field, but when Gallifrey was destroyed, it
The
vanished.
Daleks have the core of the beginning of the galaxy in their ship?
It is ours. Daleks are the new Time Lords.
Time Lords use their powers to benefit the universe, not to crush it.
I thought that there was some dispute about that.
Soon, throughout all time and space, there will be only
There were some kind of dick
Daleks.
Time Lords that I remember seeing in the past.
Your time just ran out. Amy, run.
He said that so calmly. They just jumped into the frickin' Big Bang?
Exterminate!
What in the hell? You can't just jump into that? How do you know that isn't gonna just tear you into little pieces, Doctor? None of it makes any sense, and it's not... It's wonderful. Oh, did I say galaxy? I meant universe.
Are you all right?
Yes. What happened?
Those temporal coordinates, remember? This is Kalan, just before Daleks returned to it with the Eye of Time.
But it looks like it'll be coming soon.
And it won't be long before the Emperor sends more Daleks after us through the Eye. We have to be ready for them.
What do we do?
Hey, Drac.
Set a trap.
That was weird. It occurred to me somewhere in that last dialogue sequence, I'm like, if you have not been familiar with this series at all, none of this would make any sense. And even though that I am quite familiar with it, some of it still isn't making sense. So that's... It's a silly thing, and I'm not taking it seriously at all, so don't worry, I'm not trying to criticize it or anything. It's just, it's silly. Daleks have already set up these magnetic field generators. No power, we need to improvise. Well, first thing I need to try, of course. See if the sonic screwdriver can give it a boost. Oh, I think that was a no, right? What did it say? That won't work yet. I need to connect a power source before I can augment that output. Okay. That's fine. Oh god, what is that? That's liquid. I thought that was just a weird color on the floor for some reason. I almost just ran right into it. I'm guessing they put this here so I don't walk too far away from the main point of the room. Yeah, that's why that's here. Okay. Oh, but I might be able to go the other side. Also, what am I in, by the way? What are we looking at up above us? It's very red and orange. It's kind of pretty, I guess. It's kind of big. Stoic.
There's no time to explore. We must set a trap for the Daleks before.
What was
they
that
get
weird
here.
shuffle he just did? Amy, why don't you show us your weird pinky again? The weirdest pinky ever to grace the internet that I'm aware of. It almost looked like one of those moments out of people doing stuff in Gary's mod with like Source Filmmaker where they stretch their necks out really far. Like that's kind of what her pinky did for a second, but like intentionally, I guess, or I don't know, probably unintentionally. Just it happened to look real weird. Oh, there's a card. There's a card. We're going to get that. I wonder if I can fall off of this. Found a card. The Fifth Doctor. He wore celery on his lapel. Oh yeah, he didn't he? Which would turn purple in the presence of harmful gases and carry a cricket ball in his pocket. His sonic screwdriver was destroyed by a... what is that word? Terleptil. Yeah, Terleptil. There we go. Wow, I'm like really bad at sounding out words when I have a headache. In 17th century England. Good information. Looks like a pretty cavalier dude. I love how there's just like these random little quirky things that they put on the characters. Like, well, alright, celery, cricket ball, whatever. That'll be his thing. They're so casual, yet they always make such good use of the silly tools that they're given, which is part of the fun. The consulate used to control the Eye of Time. Let me see if that works. No. No. Okay. This is a little thing on the wall. Wait, examine. Not so full of himself now, is he? Oh, he's not. Gallifrey is a myth. I heard if you die in Gallifrey, you die in real life. Found a card. Chocolate! The Doctor's fondness for jelly babies has lasted through many generations, and with good reason, the well-timed offer jelly baby has confused my... Wait, this is the same... Oh. Well, that's lame. It's the same text, they just changed the color of the jelly baby to be chocolate. Okay. So I guess there's a series of those that I need to find. Alright, so how do I get to power? Oh, I guess I do actually go over here. Never mind. It was just to make me find the other side, then. Wow, that is lazy. The amount of offense that you're taking by it is really probably disproportionate. Who cares? It's a little card. Okay, well, this is where I just was. This goes up to the same way on both sides. Where do I find a power source? If not from one of these areas? Let's see if I can fall off. No, I can't. Oh, maybe there's like something to do with these little holes in the ground. Or maybe the material in this liquid area, maybe that has something to do with it. What's this? Is this a thing? No, not a thing. Oh.
Even though the place is in ruins, there could be something useful here.
I agree. Amy, what do you suggest that we look for? Do you have any ideas? Maybe click on the other side of this. I want to talk to Amy.
Debris and wiring on the floor.
Oh, what about it? I didn't realize there was even such a thing. Alright, cool. I didn't realize I could interact with that. Some of this debris could be useful. These wires are made from Dalekanium. Dalekin, whatever I am. Alright, now how are we going to run wires? Dalekanium is sitting in a pool of powerful acid. If I can connect it with the generators, all I need is an electric charge. Alright, so let's try connecting it.
These wires should connect the debris to the generators, and with a zap of the sonic, we should have our trap set. Then all we'll need is a Dalek. Or two.
I've always found it very strange, and I know this is sort of like a source of contention among Doctor Who fans, and it's not really a big deal, but it's always just been a little funny to me that, like, every regeneration of the Doctor has been, like, a British white guy between the ages of, like, 25 and 50. Wait, I guess there's, like, an older one, right? But, like, he said at one point, like, I could be any being in the entire universe. I could have, like, any amount of eyes or arms or, like, be any gender, and, like, it always turns out the same. And I guess there's, I don't know, maybe they want to keep tradition and stuff, but it just seems kind of funny to me that they always have gone that direction. So I need a Dalek now, right? Amy says, don't be a dumbass. Oh, okay. What do you say now, Amy? Do you still say
Can you
that?
activate the trap from that console now? The Daleks will be here
Oh, I have a
soon.
charge.
Hurry.
Okay. I guess we'll activate the console now. Only once I access these controls, I can activate the trap.
Doctor, it's happening again.
We've
Not
been
again.
panicking. The chronon blocker won't work here. Just hold on, Amy. I can save you. I promise. Stay with me, Amy.
I'm okay.
Come on. We have to be ready for them.
Conservative British old men are in charge of the BBC, that's why. Yeah, that's what I figured. It's just like, artistically, I think it would be interesting to explore some other options, but, you know, I don't think it's malicious or anything. I think they just don't want to necessarily take too huge of a risk, but I would respect if they did, is all. I'm not trying to, like, start a fight over it either. I think they made good casting
That's
decisions for the
Fargo
most
plant over
part.
there. These vines have a deadly sting.
Wow, what the
To
hell
get
is that?
past, we have to time it carefully.
You're gonna make me time it? Oh, come on. I can time myself all I want, but I can't time Amy. Let's just go this way, right? I'm the doctor. Oh, this isn't the right way. I don't know how he knows that. No, she's not a ghost. She's just phasing out of reality because, stuff. Well, let's just hope Amy makes it through. Oh, well, Amy's bitten to death. That's something I had control over, right? I would never let her fade. What about Rory? Think of Rory when you say things like that. Dude went through all of time to get back to her. It's not fair. Oh god, that one's right in my face. I hope Amy walks in the same way. Oh, you didn't walk in the same way I went. That's the classic Doctor Who enemy, the Venom above. I love shoehorned platforming in bad games. How can it get her if she doesn't exist? That's a fair point. I don't understand what these are or why they're doing that. Like, why are they even here? Whatever. Shouldn't try and analyze this too hard. At least she's not wandering into the pools of acid yet. That'll be good if she does that. And also there's, like, again, a multiple second delay from me pressing W before the doctor starts walking, so, like, that's also a factor. I have to time that out somehow. That looks like a place I should be able to go, right? Oh yeah, I can climb down. Well, I didn't click. He just went. Alright, fine. Do I even want to be down here? Well, I see a card, so clearly I do, but... What did I get? Found a card. The 10th Doctor! Saved Queen Victoria from a werewolf and Britain from Harold Saxon, a.k.a. the Master. I hated the Master. That guy was a scumbag. As well as Rose. He traveled with Mickey, Martha, Donna, and Wilfred Mott. Mickey was funny. I barely remember Martha. I like Donna a little, but only after a while, and I don't really remember Wilfred Mott. Amy, second Amy. Oh, here we are again. Yeah, with more Vinamabobs. Seriously, what the hell? Oh, there's just pictures of Daleks on the wall. Let's read a fact. Who fact? Dalek history. The Doctor is the arch enemy of the Daleks. They have frequently ordered that he should be shot on sight and exterminated. The Daleks were created by Davros, the greatest scientist on the Dalek homeworld Skaro. They've already kind of told us this before. Daleks first appeared on TV in December 1963 when they were defeated by the first Doctor. Man, that is such a storied past to this show, like 63. To still be relevant in a way. I mean, I know there was a big old hiatus in there too, but this is beyond repair. Yeah, it looks that way. But it's pretty fancy to think that like they've kept this idea alive for that long and kind of maybe even made it better. I don't know. Maybe that's just my assertion. You know, probably a few people that would say the opposite or something, but... Oh wait, is that one still working? Probably would be, wouldn't it? If I give this a boost, maybe able to restore power. Alright, well, I know what to do then.
This should do the trick.
Secure column. Prepare to
Oh god.
activate the eye.
Don't activate the Eye of Time!
The Supreme Dalek. Who else?
What are we gonna do?
We have to release the eye before the Daleks
I really think
activate,
that he should
then
just
the
give Amy a
timeline will
hug
be
sometimes,
restored.
because she just
The
seems
Daleks
so
don't
sad.
confess when the Clone is born.
That's great, but how are we going to get past that lot?
What? Like I wouldn't have a plan? Everything we need is in here.
He holds his arm very strangely when he does that. New objective, think of a plan. Wait, how do I do that in game terms? Well, I guess I probably pull the stuff out of the pile that he
This is
just
linked to the
got.
eye of every Dalek. If I can reverse engineer it, we can interfere with their vision. We just need some parts from the production facility.
Oh, I think I know what's coming.
Could you pop next door and rustle me up a couple of things while I get started on this gizmo?
What do you need? A cup of tea, chalky bickies?
A Dalek gun and a Dalek eye stalk. I recommend looking for salvage rather than a live one.
Yeah, you're so funny.
Good luck. Let me open this door for you.
The first second of this made me think that we were going to be doing a lot more dialogue and wittiness, which is, like, I think the strength of Doctor Who in general. Whenever they get on those tangents of just, like, silliness and just kind of, like, really smart talk that's fast. I think that works really well. And that's the way it seemed like we were starting out. And now it seems like we're really focusing on don't walk in front of things or don't...
Looks like
hit with
invisibility
stuff.
can have its advantages.
That's weird. So I don't have to worry about those things getting me? I'll never open these doors. Wow. It's a little fatalistic, don't you think? Daleks are all over the building already. I need to be careful. Wait, why? Because invisibility has its privileges, I thought. Oh, it's saving. Okay, there's a checkpoint there. What's this? Nothing. What's this weird pile of, like, cement? Oh, wait. Oh, he didn't see me! That's good. What's this guy over here? I'm really looking forward to the Vashta Narada episode. I think that's going to be really cool. I kind of want to not do this part anymore. I don't know what to tell you. Come on now, just leave me alone. You'll never find me over... Oh, you found me! Oh, she got shot. I'm sorry. Sorry, Amy. I wouldn't want Amy to wander around in this facility by herself. I wouldn't trust that she couldn't, like, sonic screwdriver her way out of some horrible predicament that she gets herself into. She's definitely one of the more competent companions that I've seen. But being the Doctor, I would think... He's already put her in enough peril, for God's sake. Why don't you just, like, make sure she gets the shit she needs by her, like, without sending her off on her own? Can I hide over here? Don't turn. Oh, he turned, but he didn't see me. That was the delay, by the way. I totally knew that that was going to happen, and I couldn't stop it. Facility hasn't worked in a long time. Okay. This is the room, right, where they keep all the stuff that I need? No, maybe not. Why don't they just get rid of those weird things? Like, why do you want these plant monsters here? They're kind of, like, annoying and in the way. Perfect and eye stalk, it better not be too damaged. Oh, well, we'll see. I mean, I can't really judge because I'm not the Doctor, which is what I meant before when I said that he should have come to do this himself. I was planning on going up through that pathway again, but I guess we're not going to be able to do that. Alright, so we got one of the objects. Does it... I don't think it can tell when I'm, like, awake or invisible. Like, tangible or intangible, I guess is probably the better way. Oh god, it hit me?! You scum thing! That was the stupid delay on the W key again. I thought that it had already moved back, so I was already hitting the button in preparation for that. Whatever, alright, it doesn't matter. I'm right here anyway. I'll just wait it out. I'm gonna assume I need to go over here because they're guarding this way. They probably wouldn't if they didn't need me to. Is that a thing up on that? Oh god, what did freaking turn around? Oh well. My biggest criticism of Doctor Who is they throw in tons of lazy stereotypes to the popularity of the show in America. It's so terrified. Make your own version, they keep hammering home references to Tea and the Queen. Yeah, I could see how that would probably be annoying. Being that I don't have the, you know, the actual proper British perspective, I suppose I maybe have fallen victim to that. But yeah, it does seem like a little heavy-handed at times for sure. If anything, though, I think one of the prevailing elements of, like, British culture that seems to come through from that is, like, I feel like you get this sentiment that Brits are, like, really, like, quick-witted and, you know, really intelligent and are able to persevere through all odds. Like, I kind of get positive stuff out of it more than anything. But I do see your point, too. And it does, the show certainly borders on comical at times with, like, how crazy they get into some weird stuff. But I like to sort of dismiss some of the ridiculous and kind of try to take the positives to heart when possible. Alright, I guess we'll just go out into this hallway then, because screw this room. Alright, go, go, go! That was lucky because of the damn delay. Oh god, I almost wandered right in front of the stupid... Oh, it hit me anyway! No! Alright, now I guess I just don't need to go back in that direction. That was lucky. Oh, it's actually context sensitive. That's nice. Go, 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 go! She's so slow and I want to run. Alright, I don't think I need to... Oh, right, this guy. This is what got me before. Go away. What's going on in this corner? Is this a place I need to go? No. Think you're nearing the end of this episode? Am I really? Okay, well, we'll see soon. If I am, then I'm a little disappointed because I was hoping there'd be more banter, I suppose. And more facts, of course. I love the facts. Oh, is that it? Oh, I found the Dalek gun. Excellent. Alright, wait. Nick, yeah, the characters are often quite representative of British people, don't get me wrong. I'm English and a fan of the show, but in especially really laid on thick with cultural cliches that aren't necessary. Yeah, I actually haven't really watched any of the specials, so I guess I've kind of missed all of that stuff. Sounds like maybe that's the better thing to do, maybe, but I don't know. I'll probably see them eventually, because I just want to see all the stuff that there is to see. What do I do about this? Where's... Oh, I can probably hide in this corner, or go back in the door frame is probably best. Oh, or I'll just gingerly walk around the side of him, and that won't even be a thing. And last one. Just go over this big rubble pile, and I think we're pretty much home free. I think there's just like a couple more vine monsters I've got to walk beyond. Oh, but now I can move at a better, more reasonable speed. Just let's factor in the keyboard delay, and yes! Alright. So let's start pressing run about 2 seconds early. We'll make it. I could probably not even get this close to them. Yeah! I feel like a champion having done something extremely simple. Where was I even? Oh, right here.
Brilliant. You found both of them.
So what the hell were you doing, Doctor? You were just standing here in the room the whole time. What a dongle. Alright, assemble Vision Disruptor. To make the Vision Disruptor, drag the 3 components across the force field, click on the component. Oh, is this just a dragging thing again? I'm tired of dragging things. Alright, let's do it. Let's grab the yellow ball first and watch for the edges. Just wait in the center for a moment. Let's find which one we want to go to. Let's go to the bottom one first. And there we go. Alright, we're good. It's so much easier without having the mouse pad, my goodness. Wait on this one. And go back into the center. All the way to the edge. Ooh, almost hit that wall. And one more. Yeah. And last one. I'm wondering if I screw up once if just that part gets reset or if the whole puzzle gets reset. Oh god, my cord is at the furthest it'll go. Oh, I've got to drag my mouse back left, or right rather. There we go. I didn't realize my cord was so tightly bound when I got to that edge. Yeah! Components are successfully assembled. The Vision Disruptor has been added to your inventory. That's what I like to see. Doctor Who speedrun pro strats. I've seen this game before. Watch out for the part where the screen flashes and it screams at you. What are the chances that the fading thing was some kind of bug they added story to avoid needing to fix it?
There.
I don't know. Probably kind of low. I mean, they do stuff with people fading away before.
But its range is limited.
Or they have done things
Unless
with
we can
people
fit
fading
it
away
into the
before.
cradle of the old Emperor. That will take out every Dalek in the chamber.
Doctor, I feel so strange.
I'm sorry, Amy. We're running out of time. We can do this. But it has to be now.
Seriously, Doctor, just give her a hug.
It's now or never.
There's too many of them, Doctor. They'll exterminate you on
Is your
sight.
pinky
Give it to
doing
me.
that thing
I
again?
can do this.
No, I don't think it was
You
there.
have to let me.
Why? Get up to that Emperor Dalek. Why? What? How the hell do I do this? Oh god, I'm so tired of the stealth. I don't want to do any more stealth. I'm pretty sure I need to go all the way around this entire room before I'm allowed in. Alright, let's just lion strat, I guess. Probably can go... Wait, I have to go all the way up and around, or... Where the hell am I even going in the first place? Oh, I want to go up there? I think I can just kind of loop right around this, right? Oh, I'm invisible! I'm invisible! Yeah! So I've actually got two different timers to worry about at the same time. Alright, catch you later, Awesome Rash. Thank you for coming by. I still don't even know if this is where I was intended to go, but we'll find out in a moment. Oh, I guess it was. Excellent. I like how her shadow never changes. Shadows never change.
Now, I've got to destroy those magnetic field generators to free the eye.
I cannot see!
Oh god, they're just firing randomly. Way around the Dalek, shut down the generators from the console. I mean, I could probably just like run through these if I'm really lucky, but I don't really want to risk it because if I miss, then I'm going to end up being in a position where I might just have to redo the first part again. Oh, well, probably wasn't worth that much trouble. That really wasn't that difficult, was it?
My vision is impaired! I cannot see!
Did I do it right?
My vision is impaired!
I overloaded it already.
I cannot see!
Wait, what? Do I have to...
I cannot see!
I only have a few seconds before these generators blow. Oh, well then I need to leave, right? What about Amy?
Exterminate! Exterminate!
Does Amy even know this is a thing?
Is impaired!
What was that sound?
Exterminate!
Oh, did I take too long? Butts.
I cannot see! Exterminate! My vision
I don't know why they jumped to the conclusion of exterminating when there's no one around. Oh, I just went in the wrong way. I thought I was trying to leave, so I guess I need to go back to Amy then.
My vision is impaired.
I don't know. For some reason, thinking about, like, running out of time made me figure I probably needed to leave. Yeah, sorry. We'll do it right this time. Regenerate. Yeah, this is not a fixed point in time, evidently, so it's also not deadlocked. No biggie. We'll get it this time. Oh, he's actually going to shoot at me, though. Oh, no! Maybe I gotta go the long way.
My vision is impaired. Exterminate.
Oh! What's this? Alright, we found a fact. World fact, electric battery. Batteries work by converting chemical energy into electrical energy. This reaction is triggered when the positive and negative terminals of the battery are connected. The first modern battery was invented by an Italian physicist, Alessandro Volta, in 1800. One of the measurement units of electricity, the volt, is named in his honor. Wow, I figured that out. Also, the Mars Volta was named after... No, I don't know. It's possible to make batteries from potatoes and lemons, but they only generate a very small amount of electricity. I'm glad I found that fact, by the way. Do I really just have to not get hit here? Or am I just going the wrong way?
Exterminate.
Maybe we should go the other way.
My vision is impaired.
Yeah, I think this is probably the better one. Sorry, guys. Kind of making that a little bit more laborious than it needed to be.
Exterminate.
John Travolta invented batteries. I really like that. Wait, what? Can't use it without Amy, but Amy's invisible. Amy's throwing up right now. Don't bother her. I don't want your damn lemons. Oh, we have to jump back into the beginning of the universe again.
Now that's why I call door to door. Steady, steady, take it easy.
I'm okay. We did it.
Is her necklace really just an A
It's as
for
cologne as it should
Amy?
be.
Like, come on.
Ruined.
But how did we get here?
The eye just spat us back to the point where we entered it.
And Earth?
It's bigger on the inside. Doesn't look that big, actually, in this.
Mum, stop being such a square, will you? It's only 10 o'clock.
Yay, she's not dead anymore.
You know. So what if I am late? It's not the end of the world.
She said something relevant, too.
Ringo's star.
Oh, do we get to meet Ringo? Oh my god, that eye roll. Wow, we get to see all the credits and everything. She wears a necklace in the show. Oh, I guess I never noticed that. They really wanted this to be just like the show, didn't they? You've completed the adventure. Now why not try one of the other episodes? Or alternatively, play again to discover new collectibles. Are you serious? You want me to play through that a second time? They look really strangely gaunt in this picture, by the way. The Doctor's face is like kind of falling apart on this side. That off-tune whistling. My apologies. It doesn't even tell me that I freaking completed it here. It should, like, put a line through it or something, or, like, a star next to it. I don't know that I want to do another episode of this right now, especially not if it's the Cybermen. Not a fan of the Cybermen. So maybe we'll save that for another time. Do New Game Plus. They look even more pale here than they do in reality. Yeah, they do look pretty pale normally. The quizzical nature on the Doctor's face in this particular menu, though, looks about right. He is often doing sort of like bird-like motions with his head, sort of like turning left and right a lot. I guess they lend reasonably well for being automated into robots. I want to see that pinky again, though. I'm not seeing it here. Or maybe I am. Can you look at her pinky, like, right over here? Is that... No, it's not stretching. It's just very, very long and surprisingly articulated. The Doctor's hands don't really have anything too strange going on. It's just Amy's pinky, really. Kind of like spider-like. It's a little creepy. Go harass the man who knows voices. Yeah, it would be fun to have Rob on for one of these episodes, wouldn't it? Because he's also a big Doctor Who fan, so I imagine we could have some very entertaining banter. Also, seriously, is he wearing leather pants? It really looks like he's wearing leather pants. I want to drag his model around in a circle so we can see if it's actually leather pants. These look like models you could create in The Sims 3 or something. Very similar. I bet you could actually make a dead-on Doctor and Amy in The Sims 3. That would be kind of funny, wouldn't it? Like, have the Doctor and Amy living together in a Sims game. Episode 3, TARDIS, just TARDIS. Yeah, it's just TARDIS. I'm assuming that something goes wrong with the TARDIS and then we need to find parts to fix it, which could be entertaining. I imagine the second half of this is going to be more entertaining than the first half. But you do have to get the Daleks out of the way, of course, and I guess you have to get the Cybermen out of the way. I'd much rather it have been the Weeping Angels if you had to really give me anything. But at least they picked a good one with the Vashta Nerada. Or maybe the Masked Children from World War II could have made an interesting cameo, or... You know, there's any number of various monsters he's run into, or, well, I guess monsters is not the right word, aliens of various kinds. These guys are kind of monstrous, but the other ones are not. They're more harmless. Get Rob to play this instead of Pokemon. Yeah, he doesn't have it, though, as far as I know, so I don't know why he would. It's constantly overcast on the British Isles. Yeah, I know. Have you considered speedrunning SMB 106%? I've considered it, but I'm probably not very likely to do that. It seems like a very long process learning every one of the levels in the whole game. The Weeping Angels would probably be more stealth. Yeah, you're right about that. That's kind of a good point. Maybe that would have been a bad choice after all. I kind of didn't expect that the Daleks would be so much stealth, because I didn't think that they were such, you know, or they had such trouble with blind spots. I thought they were kind of like, you know, relatively good at seeing in all directions. Well, I had a good time, despite the sort of ridiculous nature. In some ways I was impressed with the game, in other ways I was a little disappointed, but the mini-games were kind of fun, silly little things, and there was some, you know, I guess, kind of fun moments watching them interact. I wish there was more of that, but maybe there will be more. Don't read that out as if it's a fact. What? Did I say something weird? Sorry. From the north of England, I've heard mystical tales from the south that there's rarely sunlight breaking through the clouds. Super Meat Boy, we could maybe... Oh, wow, that was good. That was my neck cracking, by the way. Ooh, I cracked it in the other direction. I don't remember if the other episodes are like the first one. Yeah, maybe I should read up. Find out if, that's the case. There may be a lot more stealth. If someone finds out if there's a lot more stealth, then maybe I'm kind of like done, but if anything, I kind of at least want to check out the fourth episode a little bit. Because, like, how do you even approach that? It's like kind of horror, right? Like, that's got to be interesting. Weeping Angels would be sitting in a room. The angel opposite you have to do quick time events to not blink. I could see a movie being like kind of almost like Saw or something based on the Weeping Angels. That's like really creepy. Probably not the right tone, but it's kind of surprising sometimes how dark Doctor Who gets. It's certainly gone to some places I never would have expected. So I'm going to quit this for a moment, and I guess we'll run some ads, and I'll come up with what we're going to do for the next few minutes. So hang out if you want. You know, it supports the channel if you want to watch the ads. It does help me out a little bit. No obligation, of course, but if you want to just like get up and get a drink or something, that's a good time for it. And I will see you in 3 minutes.